Got our cart set up here. Early morning foggy. Well, not early when the sun's coming up. 37 degrees. We're gonna go down here to a little fishing spot. All right, so what I'm doing is I've got this Gulp catfish chunk liver, flavored fake livers basically, and then I got catfish candy real livers. So I'm gonna compare the difference between the two. We'll set 2 rods up with one, 2 rods up with the other, and see what happens. Got it completely set up. 2 rods, 2 more rods down here. Fake liver, real liver, fake liver, real liver. The first downside is the real liver will not stay on the hook very well. So this is store-bought. I've made my own and it stayed on better being fresh from the chicken, but this stuff just is not cutting it as far as staying on the hook. So I'll give them about 15 minutes and then check the real liver, make sure they're still there. It's just not really happening here, no bites or anything. What we're gonna do, we packed up, the current typically goes this way and then out into the main river, so we're gonna go down creek closer to the main channel and try to set up in deeper water, and hopefully, you know, they'll just be moved that way, because sometimes they're either here or they're not, and I don't think they're here. No bites yet. 3 different baits. I use worms, fake liver, real liver, no bites. It's time to move. Got a new spot. It's a little narrower, although you can't tell right here. I'm gonna throw out some lines and let them sit about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. See if anything bites, and if not, we'll move on. And I know it seems like I'm not staying a long time in one spot, but that's because if they're here, like I said earlier, they are here, and I'll know it quick. So there's no time to sit around. If 4 rods out, liver, worm, liver, worm, liver. Well, we'll see. We got bites going on the far out rod, so let's see what we can do here. Take the bell off. Yeah, we got a fish. Now that's a nice channel. Wow. Look, check that. Now that's a nice channel. I'm terrible at kind of framing them up, but it's a big old boy. We're gonna let him go. You can hear him croaking. All right, let's get him back. Go on now. Looks like a big old shark in the shallows. He's gone. Yeah, he's good. There he goes. That's awesome. Number 1. I just threw this one back out with worm. It's what? Just caught the channel. I think it caught it probably because it cast a lot further than the others, and I think it was sitting in deeper water. So I cast it back out about 30 seconds after being out. I got hit again, so I'm gonna give it a little bit and then recheck the hook. But it was like, it's way out there compared to the rest. So we'll see. Yeah, so this is the Penn Battle 2 5000. It cast a whole lot farther. It was out there about 30 seconds and I had to rebait. So we're gonna cast it back out and see what happens, because it didn't sit long at all. Let's get it back out. All right, starting timer. Hopefully it won't take long again. I might leave the camera on just a few seconds to see if it gets hit. Because I mean, it was just a little ting ting a second ago. And sometimes out here, the drum will be out here like in mass. And as soon as it hits water, them drum will be there pecking at it. And if you downsize your hook like real small, you can catch them. Yes. Look at that. Oh, yeah, let's set this bad boy up and go. We ready now. Seems like a smaller one. These are some nice channels today. I mean, nice ones. Like I said, I'm terrible at framing shots. Look at that. I mean, compare it to the leg. Big old boys. Or girls, I don't know. I'm actually, that's a big one. I'm gonna get a measure on it. And this is a lightweight one, but it's a good size lengthwise. It's got some, definitely got some meat on it. Let's see, I'm gonna lay it on the ground totally. Just over 21 inches at the fork, thereabouts. Good catfish. Let's get it back. They're all out a long way today. I mean, they're way out there. There he goes. I know that was not a pretty release, but it's real shallow, and the last one had trouble getting out. So I see him, and he's gone. Way off into the fog. I heard somebody say, "Hot doggy, we've got 4." And it made me a little jealous. But I bet they're crappie fishing or something. Out there's a bunch of stumps. Got it rebaited way out, like the bait's disappearing into the fog before it hits. And they're all coming off of this rod. I don't know why. I put the bell on this one, and this is on the biting. But it is casting further. It's setting deeper. I was starting today by wanting to compare the livers, the real livers and the fake livers. But it's worms. Worms are catching them, so I'm just gonna put worms out. I'd rather catch fish than make a comparison video, to be honest, because fishing's the fun part. I mean, that's what I enjoy. I don't know I mean, filming's nice and all, but you want to catch fish, you know. So I'm gonna go get in my magic spot, because it seems like where I'm standing in a certain spot, that's where they bite. And it's always when I put the GoPro down. So I'm gonna stick this thing back in the chair and get back to my spot. There it is. There we go. We got another one. pretty. There he is. Pretty little channel. Yellow. This spot is definitely better than the other. Alright. Not what I am after to eat today. I got some in the freezer at home. So this one's gonna go back. But not what I'm after today. I'm not hungry for these. Yeah, there's a fish on that. It's been out probably 2 minutes. I normally like to take the bell off before reeling, but I've already started. I don't want to give it a bunch of slack because I really wanted to get all the fish possible. So we'll just go ahead and reel it in. I mean, this has been out there 2 minutes, and it's the same rod I've caught the rest on. So what I think is going on here is just the sheer, like, where I'm getting on the depth of the water. Because these other rods are not getting the depth that this one is, just because they don't cast as far. And the fog's starting to clear, and I can kind of see the buoy out there for the channel marker. It's going to be another channel cat, which I'm fine with. Perfectly fine with this. There it is. Ouch. It's a nice little channel. Yeah, I'm releasing today. I'm not keeping. I've got fish in the freezer at home, and you got to give back some. You know, you don't. Here we go. Here we go. It's been about 5 minutes since the last one, and there's a fish on. Yeah. And it came off, I think. Yep, it came off. Dadgummit. Alright, there's a fish. I was reeling in too, and then I was reeling in, and then I was going to get this one. And it went off as soon as I was reeling in this other one to pack up and leave. This is like a last cast fish here. It's got some, as I like to say, weight to it. It's not fighting though. I'm just reeling in. It feels like a log. All right. Well, the battery died on this thing, so I had to swap it. But the fish was gut hooked, so I filleted him. I might put him to use later. Probably should see him in another video. I've packed up. I'm leaving. Figured the spot out finally. Straight out from here, there's a buoy. I cast towards the buoy as deep as I could get it, as far as I could get it. Every fish that was caught on the same rod, and it cast further than anything. It also had worm on it. It was just, there wasn't anything happening with the liver today, so we figured this water out. Tried to get out at sunup. Sunup didn't matter. It was several hours after sunup when they started biting. Deeper, way out with worms. So next time I'll try to start with that and then branch out from there. So like and subscribe, you know, or don't, it's whatever. I will say though, it is free, and all you have to do is click one little button. I would like to hit double-digit subscribers in the next 2 months. That's a lofty goal. I need 2 more. Double digits, that's big, you know. But anywho, I'm rambling. I'm not good on the camera. I like to think I'm better at catching fish than talking, but anyhow, have a good one. Stay stinky.